And you've got to be kidding me. Gotta love technology. YouTube finally started. I thought it was going on, but so for those of you joining us on YouTube, I apologize. I thought it was on, but apparently our technology can sometimes be a blunder sometimes, and so in this case, it is. I apologize. So we are live on YouTube now officially, but we've been live everywhere else. Okay, we'll start with Facebook. We'll start with the Fox 19 Facebook page. Molly says, "Hello, Ethan. Hope you had a nice Sunday. Stay dry during the wet days." I'll try to. But thank you, Molly. Hope you've had a good day. Jeff says, "Hello, Ethan. We have enough rain where it is." Apologies, trying to read this. "Hello, Ethan. We have enough rain. Where is all the snow?" Might have a chance of flurries by Friday. Otherwise, we're looking at just rain for the majority of the week ahead. It's a little too warm for snow. Andrea asks, "Are we still in a drought?" Nope, not at all. Nikki says, "What does Christmas Day look like?" It looks rainy. Some scattered rain chances. Temperatures look to be in the upper 30s and low 40s during the mid-morning going into the noon hour of Christmas. I'll show you that 14-day forecast coming up, but that's kind of the summary there since you asked. Man, I'm sorry, guys, for those of you trying to join us on YouTube. That makes me a little frustrated that it didn't load. But, you know, what can you say with technology sometimes? Let's look at my Facebook page real quick, at Ethan Emery WX. One comment there. Darla says, "Good evening, Ethan. Hope you had a great day." Thank you, Darla. Hope you have had a good day as well. I was having a decent day until our YouTube page decided to fail us. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward here. Let's go and talk about rainfall totals. So like I said, I haven't been able to make the list yet of rainfall amounts here in the tri-state. But generally, anywhere from about 1/3 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain is about what we saw, and I will update those numbers, put it on a list, and update our video for our First Alert Weather app as well as in the 24/7 weather streaming channel as soon as possible. But looking ahead here on our forecast model here, going into tonight, not a lot because of drizzle, light rain. We go into our Monday morning, you'll begin to see rainfall increase, and through the day on Monday, totals will be generally between 3/4 of an inch of rain and an inch of rainfall. So locally heavy rainfall can be expected. So an impact I think we can see for Monday, particularly Monday midday and afternoon, will be the potential for ponding roads, perhaps some runoff. So if you live on a hill, you might have some water racing down that hill. Could shift the dirt a little bit. But flooding doesn't appear to be much of an issue. I would say if you live near a creek or a stream, keep in mind that some of that water will rise a little bit, kind of maybe get a little soggy along the edges of those streams and creeks. But I do not foresee any kind of widespread flooding concerns or issues. But definitely some standing water in your yard certainly look to be a possibility. Now our map, let me try to fix this. Okay, so we go into Monday morning. Gusts could get around 20 miles per hour. Now we head into Monday midday and early afternoon. Gusts will be up to 30 miles per hour. And then Monday afternoon, Monday evening, 30 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts. And these gusts will remain into Monday evening, into Monday night before tapering off on Tuesday. So breezy and wet Monday here in the tri-state with our First Alert Weather day. So giving you that impact timeline with this First Alert Weather day. Tonight, showers returning late. The morning commute does look wet, but it doesn't look to be the main event of this First Alert Weather day. That looks to be Monday for the midday and afternoon. But we go into Monday afternoon, Monday evening, moderate to high impacts, ponding roads, widespread rain, breezy winds. Monday night, the showers will end. I still have the impacts at moderate, just because of some ponding roadways might disrupt some evening travel. But it'll also be breezy in addition to the wet road conditions for Monday night. But by Tuesday, things will dry out. In fact, what we'll do now is look at our long-range computer model. This will show us kind of the region as well as rain and snow chances across the region. And this is jumping forward to our Tuesday. So Tuesday will be dry. Tuesday will be sunny, actually, believe it or not. We're kind of stuck between two systems. So Tuesday, you can see here, no cloud cover really over us. So quiet. We go into our Wednesday. Wednesday morning starts off dry. However, Wednesday mid-morning and afternoon, rain begins to move in. Don't worry about the blue and pink here you see on the radar map, the forecast radar map, that is. That's well off to the north, not impacting us. We're going to be looking at just rain for us Wednesday. Notice the darker green, maybe some pockets of yellow indicating perhaps some pockets of moderate to heavy rain on Wednesday. Though I will say Wednesday rainfall totals look to be a little bit more confined, around 1/4 inch. We go into Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, the heavy rain moves out. We are looking at just some lingering light showers. And Wednesday night, I can't rule out maybe a flake or two mixed in with a few raindrops. So a few sprinkles, snow flurries are not out of the question for Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Now Thursday, I think I got rid of the flurries text off the 7-day. But if there were a few flakes flying, I would not be surprised, but it would not do anything. It would just be very dry, and just, you might notice on the windshield. That'd be about it. Otherwise, though, Thursday we are looking at mostly cloudy conditions. And then Friday, I do have a chance of flurries, maybe a light snow shower Friday afternoon and Friday evening. This has been something fairly consistent over the last day or so on forecast models, of that being kind of this wave of energy moving through on Friday to give us that potential for maybe a few flakes coming down here across the region. But right now it's a little too far to talk about any kind of impacts or what to expect, because it's just too far out. And anytime you got snow, if anyone tries to tell you, they can tell you more than 3 days out of a snow event, that's bonkers. It's just, there's so many variables that come in with snow, especially amounts. All you can say is, does it look like a light snow event, a heavy snow event? Is there a lot of wind associated with it? Those are the kind of questions you can ask. But you can't ask, does this look like this much amount of snow or this much amount? Where's the heavy band going to be? That's just too far out there. But right now, what we can say is that there is kind of a system moving in. It looks like it'd be light snow, if anything. And right now, I'm going to say that it's more flurries than snow showers right now. But again, that's for Friday. Over the weekend, Saturday looks to be mostly cloudy during the day. And then we head into Sunday. Some clouds will begin to break. And then going into December 23rd, Monday, we are looking at dry conditions. And then Tuesday also looks dry for Christmas Eve. And in this system here, over towards the west, over towards Kansas City, this is going to move towards the Great Lakes region. As it does, it's going to deliver us just rain. Now, I'm not going to show this model because this model had a hiccup, and it's trying to show snow, but the temperatures are just too warm for that. And you'll see here in our 14-day forecast coming up in a second. Let's take a pause real quick, look at our Facebook comments and questions before we move on. Tina says, hi there. Remo says, sup boss, have a great evening. Hey, you too, Remo. Look at my Facebook page real quick before we move on. Nobody commented on my Facebook page. We got one comment, new one on here on Fox 19. Eric, hey, thanks for joining us, Eric. Thanks for trusting us with the forecast and tuning in. We appreciate your comments as always. 7-day forecast here, you're going to see temperatures are going to begin to cool down. So Monday, high of 59, rain and breezy. Tuesday, mostly sunny. A little bit milder, but still pretty warm, above average. Our average high is 43. Sunny, 53. Wednesday, scattered showers, 47. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are going to be behind that system, bringing us a lot of cloud cover and kind of cutting in some colder air into the region. Now, I will say that each day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we could see maybe a few flakes come down, but the only day I'm really confident with seeing snowflakes will be Friday, with a chance of flurries. Maybe an evening light snow shower can't be ruled out. But temperatures will be in the mid to upper 30s during the day, lows in the upper 20s and low 30s. But the weekend, it gets a little bit colder. We got a little bit of colder air digging in from the Great Lakes region, and that's going to allow for temperatures to bottom out with highs only in the low 30s and lows in the teens. So that is the 7-day forecast. Now let's go beyond the 7-day forecast here, and you'll see our Christmas forecast still looks pretty warm. Now, like I said, the model that I was hesitating on showing even up to that Monday, it tries to show snow here. So you might see someone post on Facebook, snow on Christmas, question mark? Don't buy it. Don't buy it. The model trends are overwhelmingly favoring warmer conditions towards Christmas. Now, it doesn't mean to say as we get closer, those trends could go away and bring colder air. But right now, if you're a betting person, I would strongly bet towards the warmer conditions. This is something that's been very favorable here over the last several days. But Christmas Eve, you're going to see morning lows in the upper 20s, highs in the mid 40s. Christmas Eve night into Christmas morning. Santa Claus coming to town on a warm, or rather mild note. Temperatures in the mid 30s. But Christmas Day, 46. Isolated showers. So not a washout, but right now it does look like we will be looking at chances of rain on Christmas Day. Same goes for Kwanzaa, high of 49 with rain chances. We go into the last weekend of 2024, December 28th and 29th, also looking at chances of rain, and even warmer with highs in the low 50s and lows in the upper 30s and low 40s. So warmer than normal conditions can be expected here over the next 2 weeks, the exception being next weekend with cold conditions, highs in the low 30s and lows in the teens. But this is maybe not a good news for you, for those of you who might want a white Christmas, because the white Christmas chances don't look great. And climatologically speaking, in fact, let me see if I have the graphic for it real quick. But while I'm looking for it, we usually have a pretty low chance of even seeing a white Christmas, just based on averages. And if my memory serves me right, I want to say our average is only 20%, I believe, of all winters, or all Christmas days being a white Christmas. Let me see. I had a map in here at one point. It might have gotten deleted by somebody. I hope not. But I cannot find it. Let me try here real quick. Yep, I think somebody deleted it. Oh well. But yeah, I want to say it's about a 20% chance. So we usually a lower probability of seeing a white Christmas. So history is not on our side when it comes to seeing a white Christmas. So unfortunately, it looks warm, looks wet for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Take a pause here real quick before we move along here to the 7-day plus and then conclude our 19atSIX weekend weather show. Jeff says, I seen people posting on Facebook saying could be tornadoes and 60-mile-per-hour winds. I deleted them. Yeah, they're not really trustworthy. Say tomorrow looks like just heavy rain, maybe a rumble of thunder and gusty winds. And gusty winds at 30 miles per hour. So nowhere near close to severe warned storms, which is 60 miles per hour. I don't know who in their right mind thinks that. I don't know what data they're looking at, but definitely not a trained meteorologist or a degreed meteorologist for saying something outlandish like that, Jeff. But thank you for letting me know. But that's the only comment we have on our Fox 19 Facebook page. Let me look at my Facebook page at Ethan Emery WX. Darla asks, I read today where someone said it's going to get snowy and bad in February and go through March. I would say it's a little too early to be specific with that. But with us having a La Nina pattern and a La Nina strengthening, can't be ruled out. But I will say tomorrow, Darla, I recommend going to Chief Meteorologist Steve Horsemeyer tomorrow at 7:15. He has a lot of insight with this. In fact, we've been talking about the rest of this winter into early spring with regards to the La Nina pattern. Steve will probably give you a more insightful answer than I could. That'll be for the 7:15 weather show tomorrow. So a little over 24 hours from now, you'll be able to ask him that. But I would say right now, let's wait for the data to come in a little bit more. We got a little bit closer. The pattern for a La Nina does favor above average precipitation, and with the La Nina getting a little bit stronger, we could get a little bit more colder air over the region, which could bring in some snow opportunities in February, in March. But right now, I don't have a lot of faith, a lot of trust in that right now. But Steve, he's been doing this way longer than me. I trust his word about it, so I would ask him tomorrow. So let's look at the 7-day plus. This gives you all 14 days, highs and lows, and averages for the highs and lows. And as you can see, the majority of the next 7 days will be, or next 14 days rather, will be above normal. The only exception is going to be pretty much the end of this upcoming week, Thursday through Monday. After that, temperatures will be above normal. Upper 40s and low 50s going into the final days of December and 2024. So, again, want to alert you about the first alert weather day for our Monday. So here is kind of the breakdown of that. Heavy rain and breezy. Total rainfall amounts close to an inch, along with 30 miles per hour wind gusts. Even a rumble of thunder can't be ruled out. Tuesday, we're dry and sunny. And then scattered rain does move in on Wednesday, with total rainfall amounts near a quarter of an inch and milder here into the tri-state. But again, yeah, our impacts will be Monday with that first alert weather day here. And we'll have updates on this on the First Alert Weather app, as well as on the 24/7 weather streaming channel and fox19.com/weather. Hopefully you can join us tonight at 10 o'clock on Fox 19 for more details about this, as well as other news and sports headlines. Of course, talking about the Bengals win. But of course, if you can't make it, if you miss us, we got you covered beginning at 4:30 right here on Fox 19. That'll do it for us for our Sunday edition of our 19 at 6 weekend weather show. So thank you so much for joining us. Have yourself a wonderful and safe Sunday evening.